Hi, welcome to your first of 3 webinars to snap back sodium. Welcome to our newly joined league members for the Healthy Hawks. My name is Rachel Pro and I will be your teacher for these webinars. So like I said, this is the first out of 3 webinars. This one will just teach you about what sodium is and where it is found and give you a little bit of insight on a better understanding of why it is bad for you. Go ahead and take a second really quickly first and take our survey to begin this and just see if what kind of information that you have what prior knowledges you already know about sodium. So just pause this webinar really quickly and take that survey link right next to this video. Okay, you're back, and hopefully you went through the answers that are posted at the end. So to better explain sodium, it is an element known as Na, but we commonly know it as we commonly refer to it as salt. It is mostly commonly found in table salt. So that's what people, if you don't want to go into logistics and the science of things, that is what sodium is. Sodium is important because it maintains a lot of bodily functions, including maintaining the pH balance within our bodies, but it's really bad for you in high amounts. 96.2% of your age group, males 25 through 30, according to NHANES research, are consuming over your DRIs every single day. Your DRIs, your dietary recommended intake per day, which is 1,500 milligrams of sodium a day. So you guys are mostly, 96% of you are consuming over this every single day. And honestly, it's not your fault. It's really because it's found in so many foods that we commonly eat. High sodium foods are mostly in processed food. It's because adding sodium to foods makes it last longer. So you find it a lot of times in any sort of processed food, such as anything from deli meat to a lot of the food that we eat at quick dining places, but even canned foods, packaged foods, and frozen foods contain a lot of sodium and should be avoided and at least not consumed in every single meal in order to meet that DRI. High sodium is bad for you for several reasons, but the biggest reason is because it affects your blood pressure. 7 out of 10, I think it's 77.1 million Americans are facing high sodium problems related to high blood pressure, which is eventually affecting cardiovascular disease, heart failure, and really it's potentially extremely fatal. Our heart problem that we have here in America, it's really taking over. Other than obesity, it is the leading cause of death for Americans in this country right now. And honestly, sodium is adding to that so much because it affects pH balance, it affects your blood pressure as well. Other than this, it is affecting osteoporosis, so the breakdown of bones, kidney disease. Kidney stones are formed easier with high sodium diets. These are just horrible problems that we need to avoid. Physical problems as well. The sodium, because of the pH balance, it retains water, so your body will start retaining water and you will become more puffy and gain weight. So we want to avoid these high sodium diets, and in the next 2 webinars we will teach you how to avoid them, how to read foods for it, how to understand what foods are bad or good for you, and how to avoid these better and ultimately change your diet for the better and hopefully affects your health in the end. Before you go, retake the survey, and here's a couple hints to help you out. Need to knows about sodium. DRI is 1,500 milligrams a day. Body needs sodium for many reasons and functions, but it's bad in big amounts for high blood pressure, osteoporosis, and kidney disease. What kind of foods is it found in? Processed foods, canned, packaged, frozen. And salt, don't forget salt. Even adding too much salt to healthy foods or fresh foods is going to affect your sodium intake for the day. Go ahead and retake that survey and see if you can learn a couple things.